it is Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I am here today with a recipe plan with me. So someone had commented on the last video asking which planner I have, which recipe planner. So it is this one from Mambi. There are two different recipe planners. I think one of them might come in a boxed kit, but mine just came just as is. So just the planner itself with, oh, that's not what came with it. That was the cookie recipe, but it came with a few sheets of these. So the recipe that we're doing today, I didn't even look to see. I mean, it could go in the slow cooker, but I don't think I'm going to put it in the slow cooker. I mean, it could go in family favorites, but we're actually going to go with entertaining. So the reason why we are going with entertaining is because, and I was torn, like I said, could go under family favorites as well, which really quick, I do want to just point out that like there's the little colored corner to let you know which section you're in. So each section is going to be different. So anyway, it is a family favorite. Just trying to put this, okay. I had to get rid of that. So it is a family favorite because this is my buffalo chicken dip recipe. So I figured this would be a good time to do it since the Super Bowl is coming up. And I want to make sure that I don't forget this because everybody in our family loves it. So I decided to actually flip through my photo album where I keep all of my samplers from shops. And I saw some of these. So this is 99 Designs. I got this in, like, you know how some shops they'll do a sampler swap? So that's how I got this. Peanut butter taco and then pretty cute planner. And then I have this sheet from Mambi. I don't know which book it's from. It's from one of the original 4 though, that much I know. Because I'm just kind of going with like these basic like 8-pack of crayons colors, essentially. So, I'm not sure how I want to write out the title. I don't have like alphabet stickers or anything, so I might end up just using my pen and just writing it down. I don't know if I'm gonna go a little fancy or not. So, my idea, the reason why I pulled all of these out is for the ingredients, because we're going to need chicken, we're going to need hot sauce, cream cheese, blue cheese, and cheddar cheese. So we have enough of these, and that is why I wanted to go with it. And I figured I would just kind of arrange it over here under ingredients to just kind of make it fun. And then the reason why I pulled this out is for the leftovers sticker. So let's get these down. Now, like I was saying, this is a family favorite. I had gone at one point, let's see, how do I want to do this? We've got 5 total, and we got this one really big one. So maybe what we'll do is we'll stick this right in the middle, and then stick the others kind of like in the 4 corners. Like I said, that's going to be the chicken. At one point I had gone to someone that I had worked with, her house. She had made buffalo chicken dip, and our company had put together a, like, you know, one of those company cookbooks. Probably should have done these first. So if you're going to try to recreate this, do the 4 corners first, because now this is not centered and it's kind of bothering me, but I'm not going to let it because everything is just kind of like that doodly, like doodled type of a look. So I'm going to try, yeah, I'm going to flip it like this. There we go. So yeah, so she, and this one I'm going to have to flip because now they're all kind of the same. She had a buffalo chicken dip at her little event, and I really liked it. Then the company cookbook came out and I looked for it. Her recipe was not in there, but like 3 other people's recipes were in there, and I figured that she must have gotten it from one of them. So I ended up taking that recipe and just tweaking it, like after some time, to get it just right. So let's see. Maybe I'll hold off on this because I think I actually want to write down, no, notes, leftovers, because this recipe does make leftovers and it reheats very well. There we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with the pen that I used last time as well. So this came in one of my Simply Gilded subscription boxes. I think it came in the January royalty, or maybe that was December, I don't know. But let me tell you something, right now the pressure is on because since these came from the samplers, it's not like I have extras of these floating around. So if I mess up, then I'm really out of luck. So, kind of been bothered that I haven't written up here yet, but I guess we'll just get back to there. So let's get the ingredients down. All right, so I've got the ingredients down. I had to stop a couple of times and just, because I'm doing this from memory. Like I said, it was my own recipe that I tweaked and I've never written it down. I've only done it from memory. So sometimes we do half of a recipe. Most of the time we do a double recipe, and this is what I call it. So there's no recipe, there's just half of a recipe or double a recipe. But 2 to 3 pounds of chicken breast, 1.5 cups of Frank's, 1.5 cups of blue cheese. The blue cheese is actually blue cheese salad dressing. If you wanted to, I'm sure you could substitute in ranch dressing instead, but I prefer blue cheese. Blue cheese. That was pepper. 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese and 1 bag of shredded cheddar cheese. And then really quick, I'm just gonna write over here that it reheats well. All right, so for the steps, I want to use these little triangles, and then like anything else that I need to, if I feel like I need to make any extra notes, I've got these that I could do, but I don't think I'm going to need to. So the colors are not exactly a perfect match, but I think I'm just gonna have to kind of set aside my like particularness and just kind of deal with it. I mean, I could, instead of going with those, I had thought about doing these teardrops. Let me think how many steps we've got. Okay, no, we're gonna end up having like 1 or 2 too many for the 3 little teardrops, and I don't have any others in the right colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the steps written down. All right, so I'm all done writing in the basic directions. Now, I know that we have the notes over here, but there's 2 things, and the temperature too. So here's the thing, like once you have everything combined, you can use your crock pot on high or low depending on how much time you have. Sometimes I need to give myself more time before it's completely done, so I'll put it on low. Sometimes I misjudged my time and I need it to melt quicker, so I will cook it on high. Ooh, I do want to make sure that I note not to let it overcook. So we'll use one of these and we'll stick it right over here. All right, so the note, and I'm just gonna fill this in, the note is to turn off the crock pot before the Frank's hot sauce begins to separate. If it does, it's actually really easy. You just stir it and it recombines everything. But if you can catch it in time, then that's better because it's, you know, it's a crock pot, so you also don't want it to burn to the crock pot itself. Let me just, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to actually put this, I think, as a 3, and that is only because it really depends on how you are shredding your chicken. Main ingredient is definitely chicken. Chicken, and then we'll say cheese because there's so much cheese in this. Oh, that's smeared. Okay, I don't see it on my, no, I don't see it on my hands anymore. Okay, well, anyway, there's really no prep time. Cook time just kind of depends on how high it is. Temperature, I'm going to leave that blank because it really can be hot. Well, I'll just put high or low. And the reason why it doesn't matter if it's high or low is because the chicken is already cooked. It's not like you're trying to cook the chicken, you're just trying to melt all of the cheeses so it blends together. So we have that it reheats well for leftovers. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, about shredding it. I realized that like quite a few times now I was like mid-sentence and then I stopped because I started writing. So the other note is about using forks, or we actually use our KitchenAid mixer with like that whisk attachment to shred the chicken. We also use the whisk attachment when we want to shred our pork. We use pork tenderloin when we do our pulled pork sandwiches. Shreds it so easily. It's amazing. But anyway, I really don't have any like washi to kind of add to this. Like I have some basic colors, but yeah. Anyway, I think I need to write, and I think I might just use this because to write buffalo chicken dip is going to take up quite a bit of time or quite a bit of space. And then also serve with, we always buy Tostitos, we get the scoops, but it's, yeah. All right, we always end up forgetting to buy the Tostitos, and typically we need 2 bags of Tostitos when we're making this double recipe. Like I said, we call this the double recipe, and when we do half of it, we call it a half a recipe. So there is no single recipe. But let me write down buffalo chicken. I'm trying to decide. I don't think I'm going to do anything fancy, but I am going to use this pen instead of the Tombow one like I had been using, or not been using, but yeah. Then really quick, I know that there are some words over here in the food sticker book. So I just, that's what I was worried about. I don't want to use gold foil. I have not used any gold foil. I've used all like basic colors. So all of these are gold foil, and they all would have been good if it was just basic black writing. Like some of these are black writing. Yeah, all of those were gold. Some of these are black, some of these are foiled. And I think that's it for words. Yeah, this is not healthy. Not at all. Don't even fool yourself. This is highly unhealthy, but it's really good. And the reason why I wanted to write this down now is because we are going to be making it this weekend for the Super Bowl. So I just want to make sure that it gets... And like I said, I don't have this recipe written down anywhere. It is literally just in my head. Ooh, there's some chips over here. So we can at least use some of those Tostitos. All right, well that's cute at least. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I'll be able to use in here. But I do kind of like this. I mean, it's not as decorative as the chocolate chip recipe that I did, but it has colors, so it is fun. We've got everything that we need to get down. So I think this will work. I am just kind of, because there's this blank space over here. I didn't center it. But I mean, that's kind of what you get when you are handwriting things. And other than this little smudge over here, which is kind of bothering me, I'm really happy with how this came out. So if you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any of my other videos. And if you hit the bell, then it'll actually give you pop-up notifications so you know every time my videos go live. And be sure to be following me over on Instagram. Over there I'm at Coffee Planner Mom. If you try this recipe, I would love to know, especially if you guys loved it as much as we do. Like I said, I've been making this for probably 11 years now. Family favorite. We make it at all of our functions. His family loves it, my family loves it, and our little family loves it, even the 4-year-old. So yeah, I'm really excited to actually have it written down finally. And yeah, having it this weekend. So yeah, I will see you guys later.